Hi guys, John here again with another video. Today's topic is about awakening or awakenings. Now, this topic actually affects people in different ways. What I mean by awakening is obviously spiritual awakening. Now, when I first was spiritually awakened, it was a very joyous occasion for me. But it can be like very frightening. It's a bit stressful at times when it happens to other people and even myself. Because the way I look at it, you can either just get awakened once and that's the end of it, or it can be in stages. And in my case, it's with stages. And as I say, the first one was very joyous. Other people I've talked to said their awakening wasn't that nice for them. It was just like, unsettling. And I do understand that, because that has happened to me as well. Like I had one where it's been settling me emotionally for about 3 or 4 days. I was all over the place. But as far as my grief's concerned, that towards a specific area, that massively went down because of what I experienced. So it was obviously for the greater good. Recently something happened. I saw something in the mirror. I'm not going to say on this video, it's going to be another podcast, and that really knocked me for 6. And it really did, and it's probably my last sort of stage of awakening I've had, and I will be explaining that in another video. But it really rocked me like big time, and it's too big of a subject just to put on this video. So, awakening signs, it could be, it varies depending on which way you're awakened, in a sense. It could be like mediums I've spoke to, their awakenings. I've just, one chap I spoke to, Nathan, he was actually just in a church one day, and he started hearing voices, and he says, "Oh, am I going mad?" And eventually realised what was going on, and then I think he went to see his mum or something, and then he had a message came through, and it just went from there. But there's different sort of stages to it. There's it's basically when you awaken, you not reconnect, you become more aware of your connection to the heavens, so to speak. With me, as I said, it was very joyous the very first time it happened. I saw people who had something, and it was something that I was missing, and it just went from there. But when I healed for the first time, it really freaked me out, and I didn't do it for 20 odd years. So that was a sort of stage of awakening, because that's basically awakening is opening up your connection to the other side. It could be a small way, it could be a big way. Like I've been awakened through healing. I've been awakened through mediumship. This thing I'm going to tell you soon about recently. There's been different ways. With my mother, when I asked for a sign and she showed me that she was still around, that was a form of awakening, because you realise that you're not alone. It doesn't end when we die and stuff. So that was another awakening. You could think it all you like, but when you actually experience it, you can't deny it. It's there, it's real. So anyway, getting back to the subject, when you become awakened, it can affect you emotionally, as I said, in quite a way, but it usually settles in a little while. You could be a little bit scared because you understand what's happening to you, but again, it doesn't take long for it to settle down. You might think you're going a little bit mad, which I've done in the past. You can even get like headaches, you can get nausea. It's there's a lot of different symptoms, but none of them last long. And it's all to do with your body, your ego, obviously your ego, your mind, or yourself, like fighting the connection, so to speak. Because it's almost like to the life you've been living up to that awakening, it's almost like alien to you. It's like new. It's not like what you've been used to. So your sort of body is sort of like saying, "Oh no," tries to reject it and so on. But obviously it always fails, and so that's what that's about. That's why you get these symptoms, and you get like you can get a little bit of you get a few lows and stuff from it, like it's happened to me. Like with raising your vibration, as I say, it's got highs and lows. You can be high to a certain point one day, and then something happen and it brings you down to earth, so to speak, and you're lower after that, and that can be unsettling. That can make you irritable, but it's just part of the process to get you up another rung up the ladder, as I spoke about my spirit in my raising your vibration video. But again, that can be unsettling. My partner last week said to me, "What's wrong with you? You've been so snappy all week," after my last sort of stage of awakening. And I couldn't answer because I couldn't really explain to her what happened, but I know now what it is. It's just because I've been going through, it's sort of like an upheaval in a way, yeah, but it's a good upheaval. It's not and if you find, like, I've seen some posts on Facebook with people who have awakened and they find it's become like a bit stressful for them over a period of time, just sort of like try to connect more with your connection. Try to meditate, try to pray if you believe in praying, whatever works for you. You know, if church helps you in that sense, go to church. If a spiritual church helps you, or any sort of church helps you, you think brings you peace, do that. Even whatever works for you, because everyone is different. But usually when you have these signs, they don't last long, and it balances out and everything becomes good again, and the whatever you go through, it's worth it in the end. It's almost like how I would but not so severe, of course, you know, like when a woman gives birth, it's supposed to be the most painful thing in the world, but after the baby comes, all the thought of the pain is gone. The love for the baby is there, and that's it. And awakening is the same thing. It's pain. It can be sort of a little bit painful, but once it's arrived, when you got to that what you're awakening to, it's like, wow, you know, and it's just, you forget about what you went through to get to it. So anyway, I waffled on enough. I hope you understand what I'm saying, because I can't always explain myself very well. I've tried. I'm hoping this will help some people who go through this and don't understand properly what they're going through. I hope it has. And there we are. I'm going to go. So until next time, guys, bid your bye for now. Stay safe.